a copy or a shared link to our Listing Blast program spreadsheet. The Listing Blast program is a list of all the new listings that come up at Keller Williams on a daily basis. And agents who have enrolled in the Listing Blast program, if a new listing comes up under their name, I automatically entered into this spreadsheet. And you can use these listings in your marketing efforts to lead generate. So you can add a Facebook post that a new listing has come up, and it's a great way for you to collect new leads on listings. Buyers on social media may comment on them, and you can ask them if they'd like to see it and set up a showing with you. So this is a great way when you don't have your own listings to collect leads from, that you can advertise other Keller Williams agents' listings in order to do that. Let me show you a few tips and tricks on how to use this in your social media marketing. So the first thing that I recommend you doing when you open up this spreadsheet is this little comment box here. If you click on that, there's a notifications box that comes up. And if you select all, anytime this sheet is edited, it will send you an alert. And that'll let you know that there's a new listing that you can advertise. If you notice here, I have marked the date that we put on each of these listings so that you know not to go too far back on looking down the spreadsheet, because some of them may already have accepted offers. So if you go, the best use scenario would be to use the date that they are entered, or go back a few days. Anything beyond that, though, I recommend that you look in the MLS to make sure that you're not posting anything that already might have an accepted offer. So the command actually offers us a design program that allows us to really easily provide professional marketing material to Facebook and Twitter and whatever else you use for your social media advertising. If you look, I'm going to just pull these up here. If you look on the design category and click on that, yours might look a little bit different than mine because I've already created different marketing materials. If you haven't created anything, this page will probably be blank for you. The first thing you're going to want to do is click this green turquoise plus button here, and you're going to go add and then social. This is going to take you to your KW Designs workspace where you can easily create designs, and it's super fast and super easy. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to your library and make sure that your logos are uploaded. So if you have your own logo, you can upload it here. And if you're also going to want to make sure that the Keller Williams Green Bay or Keller Williams UP logos are uploaded in your library so that you can easily switch them out and grab them as you need them. If you need a copy of these logos, you can email myself or Clay Terry, and we can send them to you and share this file with you. In order to add a new logo, you're going to select the plus button, and then you're going to find it on your computer. Obviously, I've already got them uploaded, but I do recommend having a white one. The white one is probably the one I use the most because there's a lot of post templates or ad templates that use like a picture in the background and then the white logo appears. And then you're also going to want to have your color one as well. I am going to X out of here. The other thing that you can add in here are images. So if you have a professional photo that you want to include on these marketing pieces, certain text, like I have my mission statement on mine. And then this brand kit actually allows you to upload colors or pick colors and fonts that you use often so that you can create your own brand. So I'm going to close out of that. Once you've completed entering some of those things into your library, you're going to choose the type of marketing piece that you want to create. So let's start with a listing, and we're going to do a just listed post. I'm going to do a Facebook post. This is the different posts or marketing materials that you can print. You could even create door hangers, actually, if there's something that's been listed in your neighborhood. You can create door hanger posts or door hanger materials. I'm going to create a Facebook post. So I'm going to choose from the Facebook post templates, and I'm going to do this one. If I can move myself. And then this little use button shows up once you hover over it. And this is going to take you to the design center. I don't know if you've ever used Canva. It's very similar to Canva, where it allows you to switch out pictures easily and change certain pieces of information very quickly. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this KWLS, and then I'm going to go to my Listing Blast page or spreadsheet, and I'm going to go to that first MLS number that pops up. And I'm going to copy the MLS number because it's easier to search by the MLS number. I'm going to paste that in here and search by MLS number. And if I hit enter, it's going to pop up shortly. Sometimes when I'm recording, it takes a little bit longer. Let's try a different MLS number. Oh, here it is. Okay. Wildflower. I think it's also probably going to take a little bit for the pictures to load, but I'm going to select that one. As you can see, the listing details will be added here. So it has the property address, it has the price. Everything that you should need on this postcard is in here. This looks like it's Lisa Hepner's. The photos will also load. We'll let that start loading. And in the meanwhile, we can start by switching out some of the information in here. On the template, you're always going to see this KWDBA name. Obviously, we want to first and foremost make sure that we're going to swap that out. If you've already added your logo into your library, it's going to show up here. And go figure, like I said, this one uses our white one. You're going to click here, and then you're going to stop yourself from clicking on this button here. If you click it, I'll show you, it actually adds it to the center, and it keeps the one that was originally there. So I'm actually going to delete it. Instead of clicking on this logo, you're just going to select this little switch out or swap button, and then you're going to move it, make it bigger, whatever you want to do. And the cool thing about it is that this blue button here is the centering, so you can kind of see where it's centered. And it actually is really easy to drag and move around because it kind of attaches itself to the closest straight line. So it's really easy. For the street name, I'm going to go back to my KWLS and go to the listing details. And I'm going to swap. Now, I don't really know that I need to have the zip code in here. So if you double click on that, you'll see that it allows you to, whoops, go back. You double click on it, you can see that there's a cursor that appears, and you can easily delete that. I want this, this a little bit bigger. So I'm going to click on it and I can make it bigger. And I also want a price in here. So since there is no price on here already, I'm going to add the price by simply just clicking on it, and it will show up here. And now I can make it bigger. I'm going to remove that USD. And then I'm going to change the font. Let's see. So they offer you quite a few different options here. I'm going to move this so it's a little easier to see. If you accidentally grab the wrong item, you can easily just use the undo button. The Control Z will undo anything that you accidentally do. So for the fill color, I'm going to use white. And I can change my font here by selecting it. I'm probably going to go with something very bold. Let's try that. And then I'm going to make it bigger. Now you can mess around with this as much as you'd like or as little as you'd like. If you just want, speed, just leave all the settings as they are and go from there. Let's see if our photos are back up here. And they have not yet loaded. It's actually a lot quicker when I'm not video recording. So, I'm not sure that we'll be able to get to the photos part of it. But again, similarly to how we did the listing details, you're going to click on this photo and you can see that it'll highlight it for you. And then there will be a photo that shows up here, and again, a swap button. So that makes it really easy. If you'd like to add your photo to the corner, you certainly can do this. But what I do recommend is that when you send this over to your Facebook page, that you make sure that you're creating the post from your business page. And then anytime someone clicks on the post, it'll take them straight to your business page. You always want it to redirect there. The other thing that you should do is make sure that your Facebook account is linked to your Command Design account. So when you select this share button, once it's done, you select the share button. I can now select Facebook. I'm not going to enter a message, and I'm going to select share. This will open a pop-up and it'll take me straight to my Facebook page. I don't want to share it on my newsfeed. I want to share it, like I mentioned, in a page I manage, which is my Keller Williams, Jen Dittman Keller Williams Green Bay. And I'm not actually going to share it because, like I mentioned, I needed to swap this photo out. So that's it. That's quick. It's easy. Obviously, there are so many things that you can do with this program. So get familiar with it by starting out by listing these listings on your Facebook page. Friends and family aren't going to know that it's not your listing. So this is a great way for people to start being impressed and for people to get recognition that, hey, this is a real estate agent that I can list my property with, and to get some notoriety out there. Feel free to list it in buy-sell trade groups. That's a great way to get people clicking on your page. I'm going to show you my personal Facebook page as well. For my business, and I'll show you why. When you get people to, it's not what I want. And this is real up close and personal. This really is my personal page. That's not what I want. I want my let's get back here. Keller Williams Green Bay. So my Jen Dittman Keller Williams Green Bay. This is my business page. I'm going to show you a post that I posted recently. You can see this is an open house one that was posted, and 2,700 people were reached, 169 engagements. This was free. Now, I shared it a lot. I shared it in every buy sell trade group that I could think of. And then other people start that, maybe my cheerleaders are also doing it. If somebody comments on it, this is one where I had some comments on it. You can go to these comments, and if they already have not liked your page, let's see. Gotta remember how to do this. Let's move me. You should be able to, let's do these likes. So if you go to your likes, I'm sorry, not the comments. If you go to the people who liked it, you can invite them, the ones that are not already part of your page, to like your page. That will get more activity to your Facebook business page so that the next time you do a post, it'll be that many more people that are going to see it. As always, let me know if you have any questions about this process. It really is going to open a lot of doors for you and jumpstart your business and get people in the know that you are now in real estate. Thanks.